Shalom to the kings and queens. It's Lilo Godson here. Before I come on with this video, this prophetic video coming from Thus saith the Lord, I got to let you know that this is for entertainment and educational purposes. Let's get into it. The time is here. The society is a secret society. This whole society has been controlled for hundreds of years from satanic cults working, pulling the strings from the dark, forming your perceptions, forming your beliefs, influencing your decisions, controlling your mind. That's the thing about mind control. In mind control, if you knew your mind was being controlled, it wouldn't exist because you know it's being controlled. So it depends on the people's ignorance. It banks on that. These people have been manipulating indigenous lands, Coast Salish lands in the Americas for far, far too long. But now Babylon has fallen. They always knew this day would come. They knew that the valley of the dry bones would awaken. They knew that this great awakening would come. That's why now they're trying really hard to get your attention, get you distracted, fill you with fear, anxiety, fill you with misinformation, lies. All their lies are being revealed. Like one of their biggest lies is the Indian people were actually the Indian people. The people in so-called India was called Hindustan. They knew when they came to the Americas that the real Indians were here, not in India. India's Hindustan. There's so much of this that they lie through the school system. They indoctrinate you. They gun for the children so they can control your mind. Government. Govern to control. Meant. The mental. The mentality. The mind. Mind control. But the medicine is here. The Most High Spirit is here on the earth right now. And he's judging these secret societies. These satanic worshipers. These devils. They've infiltrated all systems of control, government, education, music, entertainment, the internet, social media. But there's too many true speakers now. There's too many people waking up. The valley of the dry bones, Ezekiel 37 chapter. They try to do everything to distract you. Short videos are worse for your brain than alcohol or drugs. It's like a drug. It's like the dopamine distraction. People are just always constantly looking for the next thing. That's by design. They don't want you to have attention. They don't want you to sit down and be able to learn for 2 hours straight because you might get intelligent. You might be a free thinker. You might think for yourself. You might see through the veil, through the illusion, through the delusion. They don't want that. So you'll notice too that the commercials online now, they're coming up with commercials for all these stupid things. And they're constantly coming on your YouTube channel. They're constantly distracting you on your videos you're trying to watch. You're trying to educate yourself, and these things keep popping up. Oh, we want your attention over here. We want it over there. That's by design. It's warfare, spiritual warfare. It's an attack on your mind. That's what they're doing. They're gunning for your mind. The society we live in is evil. It's demonic. People are selling their souls. It's the devil that's running this place. But not anymore. The Israelites are waking up. The 12 tribes worldwide, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are God's chosen people. That's why the world's in chaos right now. Because see, these wicked people, they stole everything, all their wealth they've gained, all their resources, all their land. Their laws, they make up these laws and then they change them to fit them, to suit them, to benefit from them, and to oppress God's chosen people, God's children. So that's what the war is right now. The war is God's children versus the devil's children. And he knows his time is short, so that's why he's coming with every trick in the book now. And they try to label you as crazy. They try to label you as you're out of your mind. You're mentally ill. No, you're not. They are the ones that are mentally ill. The system. These people are mentally ill. Gaslighting you. Because you're awake. You can see beyond the veil. They don't like that. Because when you can see beyond the veil, you can see them for who they are. You can see what they're doing. Because this system banks on and benefits from people's ignorance. They want you ignorant. They want you asleep. They don't want you to question things like authority. But these organizations out here and these governments and these so-called legal systems, they're not about justice. They're not about the law. It's about certain people, you know who I'm talking about, benefiting off of oppressing the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a buck. Let's call a spade a spade. It is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. But we're in that time now. The Spirit of the Lord is on the earth. That's why all things are being revealed. That's why there's chaos at the top. That's why it's falling. The pyramid, the all-seeing eye. Big brother, that's why they want you in digital ID. They want total control of you. They want social credit scores. They want to play God, because that's what the devil does. He tries to play God. The mark of the beast system, Babylon. And these people come from all over the world to join in the oppression, to join in on the benefit of oppressing people, because they come from countries where they're oppressed. So they think by moving and oppressing other people is going to be better for them and their families. But let me tell you something. That's where you got it all wrong. The scriptures say you shall reap what you sow. You can't run from the judgment of God. Doesn't matter how far you travel. It doesn't matter how much stolen property you buy. When you buy stolen property, it's still stolen. There's no statutes of limitations on that. Over 300 treaties made with the Native American Indians, not one of them kept. What does that tell you? Treaties are the highest form of law. So you're going to tell me their law system, their legal system's legit? If that's not the devil, I don't know what is. But remember, the devil is a liar. There's no truth in him. There's no light in him. But we're in that time now. And the people in this great awakening that's going on, some people are choosing to go deeper into sleep. Like that dude in the Matrix that wanted the fake steak. Remember, I just want to go back to sleep. Just give me a fake steak. I'll be happy. I can't remember his name. It was like Cypher. That was his name, Cypher. Some people are choosing to be Cypher. Some people are choosing to be like Neo, They're waking up and they're seeing all the false narratives and the lies and the deception, the manipulation and the gaslighting. That's why they're taking either the red pill or the blue pill like Morpheus. So I'll leave you with this great awakening that's happening. Who are you choosing to be? Are you choosing to be Cypher or are you choosing to be Neo? Choice is yours. Shalom to the kings and queens.